Fractals. Endless, intricate, yet predictable. But what if a fractal could tell a story? Your story. Welcome to Spiritfractals, where geometry meets the soul. Each one a unique expression of the energy that makes you, you. I'm Ferdinand, and this is our first video on this channel, where we'll explore the fascinating merging of spirituality and fractals. In this video, I'll introduce you to the concepts of a spirit fractal. We'll explore its origins and show you how these mesmerizing fractal artworks are more than just eye candy. They also offer a unique perspective on the universe and our distinctive soul's expression, or more accurately, a soul portrait. So if you're ready to embark on a journey of visual wonder and spiritual exploration, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's dive in.
My eyes are wide open. I see you clear. My toes touch the same floor. Our world has been shaken on.
What exactly is a fractal? Well, a fractal is a rough or fragmented geometric shape that can be subdivided in parts, each of which is roughly a reduced or replicate copy of the whole. The term was coined by Benoit Mandelbrot in 1975 and was derived from the Latin fractus, meaning broken or fractured. Due to their appearing similar at all levels of magnification, fractals are often considered to be infinitely complex. Some refer to fractals as a language of nature. Now, when you look at a fractal, you may see just one aspect of that object, maybe one branch of the tree, but imagine that one aspect expanding and growing in its chosen random pattern to become a magnificent oak tree in 100 years. That 100-year-old tree is in the potential of that small branch being fractalized as it grows. Some examples of fractals in nature include clouds, mountain ranges, and coastal lines. One of the best examples showcasing this effect is a software program called Bryce 3D, in which you could create very realistic scenery based off of fractal geometry. Mojo World is another program that would generate entire planets through mathematics and procedural generation. Both Bryce and Mojo World were developed by Ken Musgrave, a student of Benoit Mandelbrot. Leaves and trees are other examples of fractals. Romanesco broccoli, probably the most obvious example of a fractal. Snowflakes. Cells within our body and our central nervous system are a great example of a fractal. How can that possibly be? The infinitesimally small pattern repeats and repeats in a form that may seem chaotic, but the more it grows or expands, the more of its true nature is revealed. So too a human being. A scientist may look at the most minuscule atoms buzzing around, mostly space, and yet as the scientist starts to view the atoms becoming molecules, the molecules become cells, the cells become differentiated into tissues, fluids, nerves, and then finally into the whole physical being. At each level, on first glance, it may look purely chaotic and totally random, but look how amazingly each minuscule atom is coordinated to manifest into a completely functioning, magnificent you. And you are so much more than you can see on the physical level too. Each part in perfect harmony with each other to create your life. The beauty is that through the mesmerizing images, one comes to know oneself. Now that we've uncovered what a fractal is, what is a spirit fractal? In order to define a spirit fractal, I first need to share a bit of my journey. While doing extensive training in the late 90s to become an advanced master alignment practitioner, my guide stated, seemingly out of nowhere, you need to work with fractals. I instantly knew what they meant, and at that moment, my journey into fractals began. As computers evolved, so did my ability to generate more complex fractals. At this point, however, they were still just fractals. It didn't take long to realize that I could merge my spiritual practices with my fractal process. The spirit fractal was born. Spirit fractals are unique, highly charged representation of fractals from the higher, non-physical dimension. They are divinely guided images. Life can be seen and experienced in the physical, and all life is purely energy. The physical realm enables us to use our five senses to enjoy our physical creations. The higher frequency energies that are an integral part of life can be translated into various forms or experiences that we can then perceive. For example, beautiful, highly gifted music allows us to hear a melody of frequency that uplifts us emotionally. A fragrance can transport us mentally back in time to a lovely memory that fills us with joy and peace. A wonderful meal can make us feel loved and nurtured because the cook poured love, joy, and passion into its preparation. The touch of a lover or holding a sleeping baby evokes feelings of love and tenderness. All of these physical experiences are also felt at a higher frequency or energy level, since they have transformed our emotions and our mental state. The spirit fractals are beautiful images that also emit messages and high frequency energies. These energies can transform us emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and perhaps physically. The messages are channeled from the higher frequency dimensions beyond the physical, divinely guided and translated into the colors and forms of the fractals. Essentially, the images are snapshots of the fractal in which reality is always expanding. When the topic is based on a person, it is much like a traditional portrait that is in essence a moment frozen in time of that persona. But rather than being an image of the light reflecting off of you, it is capturing the light emanating from within you. This is a soul portrait. Here is a spirit fractal I'd recently done of myself. I don't share spirit fractals of others, as I consider them to be highly personal and in a sense sacred. Spirit fractals can also be used to gain insight on topics and questions. In our next video, we'll be exploring a spirit fractal that was created on courage. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery today. I'm so grateful for your support and opportunity to share these insights with you. If this resonated with you, make sure you like this video and subscribe for more exploration into spirit fractals. Until next time, remember, your spirit is always expanding in fractals of light and love.